2 months later, he got fired. He left because of disagreements with management. So this is a very difficult guy. So then watch what Bellingham says. Bellingham knows. So imagine you just won.
And you scored 2
and
goals.
you just scored 2 goals back-to-back. I don't know how many people have scored back-to-back 2 goals in that much of a elimination run. I think he's one of only 2 players that's ever done this.
Probably.
So it's not like he did something small. And look what happens to him. Look what he says. Look what the guy asks, and look what he says. Go for it.
Thomas has just been quite critical of the performance after the game. Does that show the standards that he expects, the standards you guys expect of each other, and maybe that there's more to come from the team?
Maybe, but maybe he doesn't know what it's like to play in those kind of conditions against Erling Haaland, Odegaard, Nusa, Sorloth. You know, that's not an easy team to play against.
Maybe he doesn't know.
So, you know, I think we've tried to create a positive environment. We should continue that going into the Final Four. I can't speak highly enough for the lads. You're not going to win every game popping the ball and making 1,000 passes. Sometimes you have to win dirty, and we've done that again tonight.
Thomas has just been
so now you hear something like that, okay? And then the coach is asked again and again in a different interview. I'm not going to play that. He's still saying we're not there yet. You know who should be worried? Argentina should be worried.
I was just going to say.
All I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying to you is you don't ever want the opposing team to have a coach like that. You don't ever want. And by the way, typically coaches like that create that much pressure, Bellingham and him may not be able to play together twice. This may only happen one time. Yep. England may end up winning the World Cup this year because they got a psycho coach like that.
I think so.
To get a person like that demanding, where the freaking guy scores 2 goals and after the game, he's like, you look at his face, he looks disgusted. Look at Bellingham's face. He looks, go a little bit, that's not Bellingham. Go a little bit, he looks disgusted.
Yeah.
He's like, I know you're going to ask me this shitty question. I don't want to answer it. So, my wild card to everybody out there.
Here we go.
Look, I want France or Argentina. I want a rematch. But I tell you, this coach, and this team is, this coach is a real coach. This team is a real team. If you think for a second, England's going to walk through England, and you know Argentina's going to walk through England, I think you have another thing coming. I hope Argentina is aware and paranoid enough of what these guys are capable of doing.
The coach's mentality reminds me, I have only one thing to say, Pat. The coach's mentality reminds me of one thing that both you and I hold close to our heart. When I hear him talk, you know what I hear in my head? Job's not finished.
That's right. That's right. But that's a tough type of person to work with.
Or play with.
And so, yeah, to work with, to play with, any of that stuff. If you can have the tolerance, you will win a lot of championships, but you have to be willing to have the same size of a – and by the way, if they win, you realize what happens if England wins?